Okay guys, I'm not a professional video person, so bear with me. Anyway, I just want to do a walk around for you, show you the vehicle inside and out, and how pretty your coach is. You'll see the lights were on up there, they just went off. I just had them on. We got all LED across the top. That little dome that's right there is your WindGuard 360. I'll explain that to you. And then I'll just do a quick walk around on the outside, and then we'll do a tour on the inside. Shows your awning out, and then you'll see down here you got a storage compartment. All your compartments do have lights in them, so you can see even at night. This one's got a nice pass-through, so you can put something along in there, table, ladder, whatever you think you need. So this is going to be the back of your refrigerator, and then this is the back of your furnace. So you'll see you have a window right outside the kitchen, and this is going to be your gravity feed water. So when you're going to go off grid, like you're not going to have a place to pull in to get water, you just take water with you. You'd fill this up. Otherwise you can use your quick connect on the other side. I'll show you for hooking up your water. And then you'll notice up here you got LED all the way across the awning, and it's a full body awning, so lots and lots of cover. You ask about the jacks. So basically what you'll want to do is you'll want to get your side to side kind of level when you get to your spot, and then you've got these jacks that come down, which most of them do not have. You have them, which is a really nice feature. And then you'll have your tow hook up here, so if you want to tow a small trailer you can. It's got the 7-pin back here for you, and then you got the 2-inch ball on there. So this is rated at 8,000 pounds, so you could put that much behind there, but we'll explain the cargo capacity and payload capacity on towing later. But got a ladder, so you do have a walkable roof. And then up here you can see that little black vent. That's your max flow vent right there. The cool thing about that is you can have your vent in your coach open while you drive, and or while you're out traveling, or say you go to the store and you have it open, it starts to rain, it's not going to get inside the coach. This is the back side of your bedroom slide, and you'll notice here there's 2 tracks on the top and then one on the bottom. So you have a very solid slide out because it does run the whole body. And then this is really nice for weather. You have a slide topper awning that comes on it. Sorry about the pole there. And then this back here is your storage compartment, another one. And you'll see you got a pass through there, and then lots of storage inside. And then down here you'll see this is your sewer outlet. You're gonna have your sewer outlet connection, your wastewater holding tank, and then you want to make sure your cap's on at all times. And then there's a sanitary flush right here, which is awesome. They started putting those on a couple years ago, but they're pretty standard on these 4Winds. And that's going to flush your black tank out for you, so you don't have to mess with the yuckiness. And then of course your fuel tank right here. Come over here, there's a couple storage compartments right there, but that's under the slide out, so I don't have those open yet. However, your generator is right there in that compartment. This is your outside shower and your city water connection. So when you plug into a hose at an RV park or at your house, you'll want to plug it into here, and that's going to give you pressure from your hose into the coach. So real nice to have that feature. It's right above your outside shower, so that's real nice. And then this is the outside trap door of your hot water heater. I'm going to pause for a second because I want to open another door real quick, and then I'll show you that one. Okay, so this is another storage compartment. So from the back you have this big compartment here, the other 2 on the other side, and then you have this big giant storage compartment. It's real nice, and I think it's kind of nice because it's up high enough where you don't have to bend down to get stuff. So and you've got a light in there. So that kind of covers the outside. Just to show you your roof, there's your AC unit, and then there's that max flow vent back there, and that's the top of the roof. All right, so I'm going to pause and go inside for you. All right, going inside. Here's your screen door. So you just flip this little lever here and your screen door closes for you. And then this little plastic piece here is this right here closes and keeps the bugs out. So all right, and then this is the ladder to go up to the bed. If you're going to have somebody with you, you've got this bed up here that you can use for sleeping. And then I have your TV here turned so that you can see that. But when you're not using your TV, that just slides all the way back there. And then there's a little switch up here. You just lock it in. So you'll have that. And then you can turn that to face the dinette. Okay. Then you have your cockpit down here. Showing those. And then you've got your TV with your navigation and stuff in there. And then you got your dinette here. And the neat thing with these is they got lots of storage. Under one side there. And then of course you got two cup holders here. And then this table, you'll see underneath here there's a little arm here. And you'll actually this just slides down. You don't have to pop it off or do anything fancy with it. That just slides down and you'll see this little handle right here. So you'll flip that and then this whole thing will lay down, and it lays down on these little tracks that are on both sides. And then you can fold the cushions down and that makes it into a bed. Okay, and then you've got cabinets and storage up here. And then across this way is your kitchen. So you've got storage up here above the microwave. Kind of nice. Furon started putting drawers in the bottom of these instead of just an empty space. So now you can put pots and pans down underneath your stove. We'll turn that on so you can see the effect. But there's your stove for you. Very fancy. And then up here, you got your stove top, and this folds back, makes a backsplash for you. And then you got your 3-burner stove. And the nice thing is instead of using porcelain like they used to, they now have cast iron on these, which is a real nice feature. You've got an undermounted sink, and you've got these little covers that go over it, and they're real lightweight. So you can just put these on here and set them in, and then when you're not using your sink, you have some extra counter space. And then they call this the chef's faucet. Pretty fancy. It's nicer than the one I have at home. And then over here you've got nice little pantry, lots of storage in there. And then these are really neat. So these pull out and you can put stuff inside. And then there's a cabinet up here for more storage. Like I said, lots of storage for this type of unit. Most of these units on this length don't have this much storage. So there's your freezer, and then you'll notice up here you've got an on and off, and then you've got an auto, gas, and then that check light. So what happens is if you just put it on auto, then it'll switch to gas or electric depending on what you're doing. You don't even have to worry about it. And then the bathroom. You've got a nice little sun view up here, or most people that are taller like you can put your head up there. And then over here is your controller, and then your shower cap, and then this sits right up inside here so that you can take a shower. And then you've got your little cabinet storage here, your sink, and a nice little, this is pretty nice because it's got lots of space in there for your medicine cabinet. Going back out here, you got your wardrobe. a big giant wardrobe. And the really cool thing with this is that when you put something in there and actually hang it on the bar, it doesn't hit something behind it. So your shirts will hang straight, jackets, whatever. And then they have that little shelf in the back, which is nice. And then of course, this is just a natural shelf from that storage compartment outside. And then you got a couple drawers, his and hers. And then down under here, you got some more storage. And then back here in the bedroom, you got your bed back here. And there's your exit window, emergency exit window. You've got a window over here on this side that you can slide open and shut. And then you've got cabinets up here. And then right over on this side, you'll see the little green light. So you have a 110, you have a 12 volt, and you have USBs. And then you got a little shelf if you want to put your phones there or charge things up overnight, you can. And then if you'd like to lay in bed and watch TV, this does come with the second TV, which is a nice feature. Your thermostat controls right here. And this is just a light switch. And then right up here, one of my favorite features is called a Fantastic Fan. And I use that in my trailer. I'll turn it on real low, and that keeps the flow of the air going through, keeps it nice and cool. And then you'll see here that you've got vents. Your AC unit runs through a ducted system all the way through, and it comes off of this unit here. And then these little vents right here, these are called dump vents. So if you close this on both sides, then it will run the AC through these vents with a more of a push. They'll still work all the way through the back, even with the dump vents open. But when I drive with ours, I leave those open just because we're sitting up in the cab, and that dumps the AC unit right down inside here. So just a nice feature. And then over here, if you want, you can plug in a phone or whatever you want to charge, and then you can just set it down inside there and charge it. So that's kind of a quick view. Your controls, one other thing here is you have a nice little table that comes up, and you can use that for extra counter space. Your control panel's right here. So with your control panel, you're going to have 110 for your hot water heater, or LP gas if you're not plugged in. Your water pump, this is for your slide, and so that'll extend it or retract it. And then right here, you'll see a start button, and that's a start stop for your generator, which is on the outside as I showed you in the video earlier. And then you've got your LP connection. You see the lights light up. You got your batteries, they'll light up. You got your fresh, which is empty, your black, which is empty, and your gray, which is empty. And so as those get filled, if you say, hey, I want to know how much fresh water I have, you push that button and it'll indicate it in the red there for you. And then right down here, there's another plug for you. And then these are switches for lights. And then this is your battery on-off. So if you flip this to off, and then have it unplugged, it'll turn all your lights off. And then this right here, as I was telling you earlier, these are your retraction, these are your jacks. Oops. These are your jacks. So you've got your passenger side jacks and your driver's side jacks. And this little guy right here is your solar panel, because you have solar on this. So you'll see 13.1 charge. So that's a quick run through there. If I missed something, or you would like me to cover some more stuff or something else, please let me know. I'll be happy to do so. Also too, on your awning, you do have what's called a weight relief. So if for some reason you get snow or rain or too much on top, these are designed to bend down and let it drain off of one side. So you won't ever have it like overweight your awning. So all right, if you guys have any other questions, or you want me to get you any other pictures or videos, please feel free to let me know, and I'll be happy to do that for you. And this video is gonna, looks like 14 minutes or so, so apologize for the length, but I wanted to be as thorough as I could. Just one real last quick look at that generator, which is down here. And that's just located right inside there. And that's your exhaust vent for your generator. And the nice thing about the exhaust vent on this one is they have it up front, pointing out away from the vehicle, so that it doesn't give it any fumes inside. All right, guys, I'll send this to you, and call me if you have any questions.